everybody, welcome to this edition of Top 5 Tuesday. I am Kate Dillon from Crate Insider, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a little bit of a product spotlight or a manufacturer spotlight this week. But before I do that, if you're watching this, especially on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and help us out. It really helps us reach a wider audience. And I know I certainly watch a lot of YouTube, and I don't always realize whether I'm subscribed or not. So if you would hit that subscribe, that way if you hit the bell, then you'll also be notified when we make new videos. But to kick things off, we just got a shipment from our friends over at Walker Performance. Obviously wishing them the best. They're in that, California area. Really grateful that they're still operating. Everything's good. And we just got in our pit tuning filters. So we actually got in all of our Walker products, but there has been a big call for our pit tuning filters. I think they're adorable for one, but they make it so it's easy in the pits as you're doing adjustments, especially to your engine, to your carburetor, maybe your idle, things like that. You've got something that's still protecting your carburetor from dust, but at the same time you're taking up less room. So it's a really great option to have in your trailer. All right, with that, this week I wanted to do a focus on some of our products that we have from Wehrs Machine. Chad Wehrs is brilliant in all of the products that he comes up with, and some of these items are very, very unique. Now, I'm going to kick it off though, where, because it's February, and a lot of guys I know are putting their cars together. Maybe you're putting a new body on your car, and some handy tools to have to do that are these tin tube notchers that we have from Wehrs. And as you can see right here when I'm zoomed in, that it's got this lip right here, and that this would you would slide your sheet metal right here, and you'd be able to clamp down on it. And by clamping down, you're gonna notch it at this angle right here, and that makes it so you can have those really nice clean cuts for the bars, especially like when you're putting in your deck, things like that. So depending on your bar size, this is how you want to choose these tools. So I have the 1-inch tin tube notcher. We also have the 1 1/4, we have the 1.5 inch, and we have the 1 3/4. So we have all of those here, and as you can see, they all look very, very similar. Another product that we have here is the Wehrs shrinker tool. So this one is another interesting tool that you can see, that if you needed to kind of shrink up, you can notch right along your sheet metal. And I haven't used this one, so I would definitely need a little bit more instruction on how to use this. But the Wehrs shrinker tool, it's certainly been a popular item here at Crate Insider. It's a very, very unique and innovative tool that I haven't seen anywhere else. Something else too, we have, when you're at the track, these scrapers are so good. They come wrapped in this mesh, so we're just going to leave that on here. But this scraper, especially when you're on a muddy track, you come in from hot laps and you're just all caked in mud underneath. These are really great. Nice handle that you can scrape all the mud off. So a very, very handy tool. And I didn't mention the prices on the other one. This one happens to be $49.99. Really handy tool to have, and you can just hang this in your trailer. And then for any of these, you'll just see all the prices on the website. So we're gonna have a link to all of our Wehrs products. You can go right on over. Another fun tool. A lot of people look at this and go, "What in the heck is that for? What is it?" And this is our rubber pick tool. Now I've already put it together. Now when it comes here, you've got this sharp end right here. And this sharp end has a cap that you can put on it. So with this sharp end, you want to slide that in there, and then there is a set screw on the side here. And with that set screw, then you can really lock that into place. Now, the way you're going to use this, though, is especially if you're grooving tires. Now this one doesn't have those little grooves in it, but if you needed to groove tires and then you wanted to pull the little rubber picks, the little picks out of the tire, then you've got this sharp little tool here that can help you pick all of those extra pieces of rubber outside of the tire. And then just to protect that tip, you've got this protective little covering right here. So this stores really nicely in your toolbox, and you can bring that out, whenever you need to, whenever you're grooving tires. you know, you wouldn't want to poke yourself in the pocket with one of these because it's pretty stout. It's actually surprising I didn't stab myself with it. And then another really fun product is these are called no cuts. Now you're like, okay, what are those little pieces of rubber? Well, let me show you what they're for. Is that when you have these guys right here and you've got these sharp ends on these, which I can't think of what these are called right now. So you know what, wherever you're watching this video, put in the comments what these things are called that I can't think of. Well, we get those sharp ends on these, and this way you can just slide that little piece of rubber on there, and then it keeps you from getting cut. So especially if, hose clamps, I think they might be called hose clamps. You know, there again, also let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. But on these little hose clamps, wherever you're putting these, this way you're not going to cut yourself. So very handy tool to have. Those little extras, that you know, that icing on the cake kind of thing, they're a great really fun products that we just really haven't really highlighted on the channel. So I really wanted to bring those to light. So with that kind of wraps things up. It's a little bit more than 5 products, and that's totally fine. We're kind of doing things different with Top 5 Tuesday, keeping the title, but I'm going to kind of talk about whatever products or manufacturers I want to for that particular week. So with that, we'll wrap things up. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe, share this with a friend, and I will look forward to seeing you in another video.